Today on the Libertas Videos Reviews, we're going to be looking at the Arno Dorian costume from Assassin's Creed Unity. Now this costume is made by CosplayMagic, and if you haven't already seen our Phantom Blade review that we did a few months back, you can go ahead and check that out and you'll see the costume in use. First, we're going to look at the unboxing video to see exactly what comes with the costume. So first you're going to get a shirt, a brown vest, a hood that attaches to the jacket, a belt, jacket ties that go on the jacket, a waistcoat belt, gray pants, a sword belt, a gun holster, a white top vest, brown suede looking boot tops, a scarf or tie, brown suede gauntlets or cuffs that go on the jacket, which include a printed design of the Phantom Blade, black faux leather gloves, and a jacket. So what do I like about the costume? Well, particularly I like the looks. I think CosplayMagic, with all their Assassin's Creed products, really nail the look of the Assassins. I think they're probably the best costumes that are pre-made that you can buy on the internet today. Now I think this comes down to two reasons: the construction and the materials. The materials are really nice. Now this thing ships directly from China, and China is not known for its high quality products. But these materials and fabrics are really, really good. I was really surprised. They're not that thin, really cheap, textury synthetic feel. These are nice, cottony fabrics, nice and heavy, that flow really nicely when you wear them. On the other side, the construction's really good. The sewing and everything, the lines, the embroidery, everything looks really, really good, and I was really amazed the first time I ever bought anything from CosplayMagic. One other thing that I really like about this costume is the hood. It's got that nice predatorial beaked hood that's very iconic to the Assassin's Creed franchise, and unfortunately this is something that tends to be very difficult to achieve, whether you try to make the hood yourself or if you even look on eBay. So the fact that they're able to pull it off shows their craftsmanship, shows their quality, and this goes across their line when it comes to Assassin's Creed. Now, one of the downsides is the hood can be rather large for some people, and the fact that it's not sewn down to the jacket but rather has just buttons that it's supposed to clasp onto to keep the hood down makes it a little difficult to use it for filming purposes. Now, this is probably fine for anybody who's just using it for Comic-Con, but if you're going to try to use it for any high activities, say running, parkour, doing any sword fighting, you're going to want to find some way to pin this hood down, say to a beanie or a baseball cap, to make sure it doesn't fall down into your eyes or fall off your head when you're doing any high activity movements. Another thing I don't like are the boot tops. Now this is a personal preference. I despise boot tops to begin with, but these probably could have benefited from having a little bit more elastic at the top to keep them on your leg. If you watch our demo video from the Phantom Blade review, you'll see as I run up to the house that the boot tops actually roll down to my ankles, and that just looks completely stupid. So if you're going to be running or doing any sort of high activity, once again like making a film, you're going to probably want to invest in better boots. Other than that, the fan braces or gauntlets or the cuffs that are supposed to be at the bottom of the jacket, nothing completely wrong with their construction or anything, but the fact that they have this fake Phantom Blade on them just looks really stupid in my opinion. You're probably going to want to buy the Phantom Blade off of Amazon or eBay and use that instead, or invest in some better gauntlets, and they'll probably serve your purposes a little bit better. So all in all, I really like this costume, and I would highly recommend it to anyone looking for an Arno Dorian costume, whether it be for cosplay or for filming purposes like mine. Now, of course, through this review, you've probably noticed that I view these costumes as getting you most of the way there. Of course, if you want to use this costume for, say, Comic-Con, and you just want to go there and be Arno, you can buy it, wear it as is, and people are going to go, oh, there's that guy from Assassin's Creed Unity. But of course, if you want to use this for filmmaking purposes or just take your costume to the next level, maybe impress people a little bit more, you're going to want to start adding stuff to this costume that's just a little bit more tailored to you. I, of course, recommend boots, like real boots, whether they be the plastic boots that you can buy on Amazon or like real leather boots. I think those are probably a must for this costume. Then you're going to want to start looking at belts, like belts that fit you really well. Same thing with gloves, something that you feel comfortable with. Of course, I'd say get the real Phantom blade that is sold on eBay or Amazon. That's gonna, take it to the next level. The only warning I'd put out there is that because this costume is so good, a lot of people on eBay, a lot of people on Amazon have copied the pictures directly from CosplayMagic's website and used it as their own. So there's a lot of people pretending that they're selling this costume when in fact they're not. So just be careful when you buy these. Alright, that does it for the review. I hope it has been slightly useful for you, since this has been one of our most requested videos since we've been doing our prop reviews. Looking forward, we'll be tackling the Connor Kenway costume, which is also made by CosplayMagic. But until then, check out some of our other prop reviews or our Jedi vs. Thor video, which was a lot of fun to make, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Other than that, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys soon.